Hello guys, this is what I want you to do for me. As you can see today, do you see that situation? This is not a big or beautiful afro. This is messy hair because I'm tired and I don't want to touch my hair, but I still have to do it because if I don't do it, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. So for today's video, you probably gonna see me, like footages of me, but I'm going to do some kind of voiceover because I'm not ready to film the video to talk about continue to dive into self-love, but I still need to put this out because guess what? I'm gonna tell you, I've been reading about self-love, the way God sees that, and even I'm telling you, I'm like, oh, I'm learning new things. So again, that's it, just voiceover. This week, I started to talk about self-love, right? But I don't want to just talk about it as another video, but what is truly self-love, the way God sees it, not the version that the world promotes, but the kind that starts with God. And honestly, I am still learning because when I look at what culture and even some professionals say about self-love, I do ask myself, is it actually helping us? Because we're told to accept ourselves as we are. But what if we're broken? What if who we are feels confusing, fragile, or even dark? Because let's be honest, every human being gets a part that is broken. So here is what I have realized. When we try to love ourselves with our own strength, that love never lasts. Because our view of ourselves constantly shifts. One day we feel worthy, the next, not enough. No human can love unconditionally, not even themselves. But God the Father, through Jesus Christ, does. Yesterday I asked you, do you accept yourself? It's a deep question, right? But here's the truth we often miss. Accepting ourselves doesn't mean accepting the sin within us. Because whether we realize it or not, sin is real. It's in the human nature. And it's what separates us from the love we were created for. But wait first. Let us define what is sin. Okay? So in the Bible, alright, sin, in Hebrew it is kata. It means missing the goal. And the goal is what? Is to live in love as God created us. Being able to love God with all our heart, all our thoughts, all our soul. Being able to love others. The first humans, Adam and Eve, they missed this goal when they ignored God's instruction and chose to define good and bad on their own terms. Since then, every human being repeats that pattern. We all miss the goal of perfect love, which means we all sin. So in case you had some kind of doubt, we all sin. All humans beings, we have what we call the sinful nature. So can you say you don't need God? You need God, all right? So if sin is like missing the goal of living in love with God, others, and even ourselves, and the truth is we all fall short. That's why our efforts to fix ourselves don't work. So you might be wondering, how can I love myself when I carry pain? When there are parts of me I would rather hide? Here is the good news. Jesus isn't waiting for you to get it together. He says, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Jesus invites you exactly as you are, hurt, guilty, overwhelmed. But Jesus said you can come as you are. He didn't say you will stay as you are. So when you let Jesus in your life, when you let him in, when his love begins to pour into your life, things change. Your past doesn't define you. Sin loses its grip on you. You begin to hate what once felt normal. You begin to heal. And this isn't about religion. It's about relationship. Jesus gave his life to wash you clean, to give you a new identity. Not sinner, but redeemed. Not dirty, but declared righteous by faith. So, do you love yourself enough to stop denying that, yes, there are things in you that are not okay, and you need Jesus, which is the free gift from the Father, so that you can be made whole again? So, in the end, true love isn't about chasing emotions or making peace with what's broken. It's about receiving a love that never changes, a love that doesn't come from within us, but from the one who made us. The message of the gospel is a message of freedom. Jesus giving his life for humanity, it's freedom from trying to fix ourselves, from striving to love our brokenness into holiness. It offers us something better, a worth that doesn't come from us but from Christ, a worth that was proven on the cross. When we accept that worth, when we let God's love define us, that's when true healing begins. That's when true self-love begins. That's when we can look at ourselves not with shame or pride, but with peace, with love. True love is the acceptance of ourselves as people redeemed, restored, and deeply loved by Jesus. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Your girl is too tired today for expressions, and I think too much expressions kill the expression. So see you tomorrow for tomorrow's video. Bye.